Join us this week on The Turning Stone Show as we discuss tuning in, finding presence in an age of distraction. Our special guest is Dr. Lisa Strohman. She is a clinical psychologist and is the co-founder of the Technology Wellness Center.
My dissertation was actually on infant abduction from 0 to 1 years of age. I lived in the dorms at Quantico, and I got to take classes at the BAU, which is an amazing time period, learning all sorts of things. And that's when I was really first introduced to a lot of the technology issues that were facing our nation through some of the tours that I had with NSA and the CIA and Secret Service. And that's really the kind of the beginnings of why, after 15 years of practice, I decided that I should really focus in and educate people on the technology challenges as they've been escalating. In the beginning, when I started this over 10 years ago, working and talking to people, the research wasn't there, but it's clearly there now. Yeah. So what they're showing is that the white matter is really atrophying in these children's brains when they're using over 6 hours a day on this technology, that they're losing that ability to connect the brain together.
On the screen right now, we've got a brain scan. Explain what is going on with that.
In that brain scan, you're seeing what somebody who's used too much technology, the areas that it's highlighting are the areas that are actually more open than a normal brain would be, meaning that it's kind of fallen apart. So a brain should be nice and tight together because it's like a muscle. These kids that aren't using areas of their brain tend to get this kind of like lax part, like it starts to atrophy and break down. And so then the sulci in the brain actually open up. And so they're not connecting the frontal lobe to the temporal lobe to the occipital lobe. So the white matter is what connects those areas. So the best way I describe it is if you have somebody who has these 4 main areas in our brain that all work really well together, if you start to break that material up, or maybe like the highways that bring them together, now you have kind of 4 people in the room that aren't talking to each other anymore.